So, Thursday. A lot's happened. Kinda. Let me, let me just sit here and, well, first of all, I gotta fix my fucking microphone. There we go. Alright. What is the... Yeah, that sounds good. I'm gonna turn this down for me a little bit. Probably a terrible time to sit here and go through all the nonsense. Also, ooh, this is really nice. Made myself some espresso right before, considering I'm only like 7 minutes past when I wanted to start. That's probably gonna end up giving me a headache too late at night, but so encoder problems. I'm trying to think of where I wanted to start. Also, forgive me, I'm drinking this and it's oh, it's really good. I got some... I'll go over that later. So, encoder problems. Apologies for any future people that may be, for whatever reason, watching through this playlist. There's probably, what, like an hour spread across those two streams on Saturday that are just completely unwatchable. So, you know, that sucks. But after doing some testing, Sunday and then part of the week before, no, that's not how that sentence goes. Couple days before getting started on this stream, so I think I did like some tests on both Monday and Tuesday. They weren't exhaustive because I can only do the test bandwidth one on the main one, which is the Twitch is the main one because it's got more options and some stuff to it, and then it gets multi-streamed to YouTube and Kick. And YouTube is, you know, YouTube's nice. It's mostly though a repository for all of the stuff, which is also why it's really a shame that there's like a decent chunk of those. Well, on the one stream, whenever it got fucked up, and then on the second one, it was okay for a little bit, and then it started getting fucked up. And so, here was like the over-under of what I figured out. I was having some sort of... Here, let me finish this. I could probably dial that back a tiny bit coarser, and it would probably be even better. It seemed to be some sort of memory leak. I apologize for all the blaring stuff in the background, although the dampener should make it a little bit less of a thing, so I'll just keep talking. So, yeah, the encoder plus whatever memory leak thing was happening was just spelling bad news, and clearly it's not a thing that happens all the time, because Thursday and Friday were perfectly fine. So, something, and it could be a number of things. If I wanted to really sit here and dive into it and do a bunch of in and outs, I could probably figure it out. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. But I've got some different programs that I use to help monitor and keep track of things that I want to save, because both as a hobby and also just as a thing that I do sort of as like I don't want to call it like a prepper thing, but like I do a lot of archiving. So, you know, YouTube channels I like, you know, whenever I find like an actual movie that I like, whenever I get it, I make sure to save a copy of that, or I'll rip the copy. It depends on how I get it. You know, usually you can get it cheaper if you buy it like physical used, and then you just rip that, right? Although that's more of a, clearly that one's not connected to the internet type thing. So that one's out. But anyway, I've got other stuff for things that are on the internet that I do by archiving stuff on. And generally, I always have them turned off whenever I'm streaming, because, yeah, you only want to have the stuff that you're actually using. You don't want to just have a whole bunch of shit open. I don't know how some people, there's some people that I see who I'll like watch videos and stuff from occasionally, and like I don't know if it's because I don't know, like they'll have like those people who have like 100+ tabs open, but they're also like using that browser during stream, and they have all those tabs open, and I'm like, is it the browser they're using that allows them to do that because it like isolates the resources to just the one that they're looking at? Because I have always run into problems having so many tabs open that eventually it starts just like eating shit up. It is neither here nor there. So I'm guessing what happened was that sometime between Friday night and then Saturday morning before I started stream, which is funny because there's not a whole lot of time in between there, but I must have done something. I used it for something. And then whenever I turned it off, something was still running, even though the main, like, some of them are like command lines, some of them are actual like things with a GUI and stuff like that, but something was still happening somewhere. So I was like, okay, well, number one, simplest thing is just turn off, just restart no matter what before stream, to just get like just a fresh slate on stuff. And actually, I might even look into making a whole new. I know some people do like the 2 PC setup and whatever. I don't even it's an interesting idea. I don't have the space for that, even if I had the money for that. But I might look into having like a whole separate account on this PC that is just for that, and then it's like really stripped to the waist, right? Where it's just the things that I need to stream, and obviously connect to stuff. Then I can also have like things on there that are like very specific to just like, okay, all this has is like a folder for thumbnails, and all this has is a folder for I was thinking for like future endeavor purposes. I've been kicking around an idea for like a little PNG avatar guy. Not even because I want it to like do a whole lot. I just think it would be kind of nice to have something that is sort of like its own little branding thing, And also it'd be kind of cool. That doesn't matter right now. So getting back to this. So yeah, I ended up doing, so I was like, okay, if I can just start fresh slate no matter what, I have basically only the bare essentials as a boot up stuff anyway. Everything else that I use excuse me, for my hobby stuff and my archiving nonsense, and also my conversion programs, which I suppose also could have done it, but I'm trying to think of what I might have even been using them for from Friday night into Saturday morning. I can't think of anything, although my memory's terrible, so, so there's that. Also, while I was doing my testing, I did notice, so if I was just doing Twitch all by itself, 1080p, rock solid all by itself, especially when you do the full restart and you just make sure there's nothing crawling around in the background being like, you're trying to keep an eye on this still, right? And it's like, no, not right now. Right now is video game time. What are you doing? However, once I add in YouTube, the 1080p is still fine, but the dropped frames, while I was thinking, and I guess it makes more sense now. I hadn't really thought of it, and that was kind of just silliness on my part. But I was like, oh, so there was like zero for like I think I ran each test for like an hour plus. No drop frames at all when it was just Twitch by itself. Then when it was Twitch and YouTube at 1080p, which is what I had it at, there was some drop frames still. However, I was not getting like any of the encoder errors and whatnot. And so far, after making sure that I just wipe everything clean by doing the full restart each time, that doesn't seem to be an issue. Fucking fingers crossed, knock on wood, no. But still getting the drop frames with adding YouTube as a thing, and then I was like, well, and then that probably gets worse once you add in Kick. So then I was like, well, let me go through some of the options that people were saying when I was looking up the problem to begin with, because at first I wasn't thinking anything about a memory leak until I saw it in a post somewhere, and so I bumped it down to 720, and I was like, let's see what this does. And I mean, even now, like usually at the very start, it always goes up like a little bit. We've been going for, this thing says 12 minutes. And it's still at zero. Zero drop frames at all. Not that I've been doing anything, I've just been sitting there on the screen. Maybe when I start like actually running around and, having to try to get my hands back, and dodging stuff and whatever, things might be different. But we'll see how that goes, because I feel like at least 1080p is pretty standard for most people doing anything. But if it's resulting in a consistent, ever fluctuating dropped frames, I think I am okay with dropping it down to just a baseline 720, and maybe I figure out a way to make that a little bit more stable across 3 platforms in the future. But I would rather it be very smooth and a little bit less quality, which, I mean, if up to me, I mean, I save a lot of my stuff in 720 anyway, because I don't see, unless I'm looking at something really, really specific, like Redline, the movie Redline. Redline, you want to watch that in the highest quality possible, because the animation is superb. It's sublime. It's very good. But for a lot of, you're watching like a Seth's in each video, get it in 720. You don't need 1080p for that. You don't need 4K for that. It's just wasting your space. And if if you've ever tried to archive anything for any reason at all for digital media, man, unless you just have money to burn, you gotta optimize your space. So yeah, that's gonna be that's the everything about that. So, and now, going for, I've just been sitting here yapping my head off for almost 15 minutes, which is not that long. But the other thing that I was checking was, does the CPU go up? Which would indicate that there's other things causing, whatever memory leaks that are affecting the CPU performance, because that's what I noticed on Saturday when that one guy, thank you guy, I believe his name was Steve, he mentioned, hey, your shit's real choppy, and I was like, ah, fuck. And then I came back after shutting everything down and starting the stream over again. It was okay for a little bit, like 30 minutes, and then it climbed back up to 15-20% CPU usage, which is what eventually led me to finding out what I found out. When I was doing my tests, even when I had it to 2 going built-in Twitch and YouTube specifically, because I couldn't do a test one on Kick, and I didn't want to just like have it sitting there with this screen on. That's basically what I did. I had this screen on, and I just left it while I took care of other shit. I I didn't want to just have that up there and then had someone like come in and be like, "What the hell are you doing?" It's like I don't have a way to make it private as far as I could tell. At least not through the options that I have here. Maybe there's a way to do it, and I just don't know what it is. But yeah, so over an hour, came back, you know, and I kept checking on it every once in a while, just saying like, "Hey, is it giving me the error or anything?" And no, and then the CPU continued to stay at a lower, like, you know, between 2.5 and like 5%, which is more in line with what I'm used to and what makes sense. So I'm, you know, knocking on wood, I'm hoping that with all of those tests in mind, that stays true, and we are just good. And I don't have any more of this problem, and I just have to remember, do the full refresh. Just get everything back to basic. You know, nothing's turned on, cause a lot of stuff. God, isn't technology grand? I both love and hate the fact that I'm born in this time. You know, I hate it because there's so many things that I, you know, I wish I could do that was more common in the past, but now it's like, unless you have, you know, $200,000 in the bank and, you know, someone gave you a house, you can't do those without, even as a hobby, without, you know, just blowing all your money. And then on the other hand, it allows me to do a whole lot of other things that are just like wondrous in like a new age way that, you know, I've grown up with technology since I was a kid. And, you know, so I've seen the AOLs all the way up until the nows, and, you know, it's kind of crazy how far we've come. Just space. Like, I mean, imagine how, I'll tell you, how many, what does my archive have? I think it's got like 40 something terabytes of space for me to use. It's less now because there's stuff on it, but that's like a roughly what I've got. And it's, you know, and it's, I got it like set up with a little RAID system, so it's got like some redundancy to it, just in case. I'd like to expand it in the future. But my desire to save money to possibly move out into the countryside somewhere at some point, and my desire to spend some of that money to create like a whole server rack to make a much bigger archive that has a whole lot more expansion room. Those two desires war within me every other month, it seems like. And the first one usually wins out. But the more that the archive fills up, the more the second one is going to get louder. You know, it's like that you're turning up the dial in the background on the old TV. It's gonna happen anyway. So if you think about, you know, if you were a person who, God, it makes you feel old. If you were alive and cognizant of how to use a fucking computer back in, you know, like 2002 to 2001, or vice versa, and you think about how much space you had to save anything, save a video, how long it took to save a video, how long it took to even just save a picture. And then you get 20 plus years into the future, and now pictures take a split second. A lot of videos take like, maybe, it depends on how long they are, and, you know, and how you're downloading them and where you're getting them from. But it's like, you know, sometimes 5 seconds, sometimes a couple of minutes. It depends. You know, it depends on your connection to it and stuff too. But then once you have it, it's like, oh, this takes up 0.0015 of the space on this hard drive, and, you know, it's so little. It's so little compared to what you got. And, you know, and now it's like, because you know the terabyte's not even like the that's not because now there's what is it? I think can you buy? I think there's like the above that. That's like the one with the P. It's like, is it petabytes? That doesn't sound right. But like if you really have a lot of money, and if you and you want to spend it all on yourself to do a thing, you know, or you're a business, obviously business, you know, but then they're using business money. That's a little bit different. So that's, you know, we'll throw that away for now. But I mean, the amount of space that's like, holy moly, that would be my dream. To have like just so much space that I could archive everything that I could possibly want to have cataloged and saved just for... sometimes I have them for posterity. Sometimes I have them because I constantly listen to them. There's... Wait, that's like... I was about to... I was about to leak out the secrets. It's nothing important. It's I was about to... There was an ASMR channel that I found, and I was like, ooh, these are good. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. You know, it doesn't really matter what, you know, I have all these different little categories of things, but the freedom to just be able to save literally any volume of things that I could get my hands on and not have to worry about the space. Oh, baby, that would be quite the thing. All right. I'm done yipping and yapping. Let's start Resident Evil. All right, Claire. Let's try not to get you killed. Ooh. You're already a little fucked. I do remember that you know what? Can I? Oh, actually, I need to turn this up anyway. So actually, that probably wasn't nearly as loud in the background as I thought it was, because I forgot I actually had the volume turned down. I'm gonna put you... well, you know what? We're just gonna put you all down here. Oh boy. Hold on. It would be so funny if there was actually a timer and I died right now. Like, I would talk so long that I just... Oh, you're dead. Sorry. Where am I going? So, I want to go... I'm here. Oh? Oh? Okay. Oh! Leon!
Leon, we made it!
Claire, is that you? Where are you?
I can see you on the monitor. But never mind that right now. Leon, you have to go back and get Sherry for me. I left her in the security office. Please, you must save her.
Wait a second. What are you gonna do? Where are you going?
I still have a few loose ends to take care of. I'm counting on you.
Huh. I've got a few loose ends to take. And then I just, like, keel over. Actually, what am I on? I'm on caution. I was looking at it long enough, you'd think I would have remembered. Oh, dear lord. Hi. We're, how do I... Ow. And now we use it. Wait, what? Oh. Alright, are you gonna... hold on. There's a... Okay, no, that's a disc slot. I don't have a disc, I have a card. And the card goes to... vaccine. That's fine. That's what I'm doing. I'm making the vaccine for Sherry. That's what I'm doing. Well, yes, I will. You know what I also got? I got recently one of those handheld. You know what? I'm gonna pick these up now. I'm not gonna combine them just yet because I think there's a red herb somewhere close by. But I'll have them here just in case. But I got one of those handheld like air. You're gonna need to come out because. Seriously? Ow. Nope, not that way. It's so instead of canned air, it's like a battery pack. It's kind of like a little pistol. It's like a little air pistol, and it's got like it's battery powered, and you know what? Actually, you know, I say that it's literally made with the sorry, I'm doing it again. It's literally made with the battery in the bottom, where it's like you're slapping a magazine into it. It's kind of fun. It's but when you it's got like different nozzle heads and whatever, and you turn it on and you just hit the button and winds it up, and it's the blower's really strong actually. Thank you. Are you gonna wait a minute? It's a shutter switch. Oh, wait a minute. Does this just open up between the two of us? Is that what this does? Oh, never mind. No, I need, actually, what do I need for that? Do I need Leon for that? Or do I need, like, someone's hand for that? Am I gonna find a hand in here? Oof. Ouch. Hi. You're gonna get a crossbow to the face. That's what you're gonna get. Get out of here. Okay. But yeah, it's a wolf wolf gang? Wolf I don't remember the name of it. It's wolf something. But it is well, I know exactly what I'm gonna use this for. Get out of here. Ah, it didn't get two of them? Okay, that one did. It is very, very strong. I was not expecting it to be as strong as it was, actually. Except for, Jesus! Okay, head kicked off. Get out of here with your bitch ass. Well, I'm gonna use you, just like that. I love wasting shots. Is there something up here? He's gonna fucking get me. It's too dark to see anything. Oh, light switch. There we go. Okay. Oh, here we go. Will you take the... Yes, I will. Start switch for the VRAM. Will you push it? No? I'm not quite sure I know what I'm doing yet. Do I need to do anything with this first? Activator base for base vaccine synthesis. There is a hole to set the cartridge. Oh, yeah. That would probably be good, huh? There we go. Okay, now I do this, I would think. Yes. Cool. I forgot to turn away at that time. I will take the base vaccine. Actually, do I need this anymore? I'm pretty sure we're like, this is like the, we're the end, right? You know what? I might need to, hold on. What does this say? That's base vaccine. I need to, I need to... Wait a minute. This leads me to the cold area. Do I need to do anything there? Or is it... No. I think I go back to... Nope, that's not gonna lead me. For some reason I thought that was gonna be a shortcut. I gotta go back to... the place that I just came from. Because they had a... Like, I gotta turn the base vaccine into, like, a G virus vaccine. I'm pretty sure. This way? This way. Also, I think I mentioned it, so... Doing one of those fucking things again. So when I was playing Tales of Legendia, which, because I was kind of focused on testing out my system this week, I have not done any work on that new video that I've been wanting to make. I have the script done, but I need to. Hi, you're gonna suck, aren't you? I have the script done, but I knew it. I knew it. As soon as... Okay, so you already loaded. I guess you're fine. Oh, wasn't the red herb somewhere over here? Just die. I guess I'll just keep that out. Because it doesn't really matter. It's only got one shot left, and then I'll switch over to the grenade launcher. Because I've got two... not two. I've got 6 more rounds just sitting around waiting to be used. I am gonna put this away, though. Let's exchange this guy for this guy. Oh, actually, you know what? No, those are different types. The crossbow's so good. If I get more ammo for it... You know what? Let's not be greedy. We're gonna do this. We're gonna switch this out. And then I'll grab one of these. I'm about to use this. I'll put the ammo disc away for now. And hopefully that's good. It does occur to me I don't even have a weapon equipped now. Let's do that. There we go. The gun sucks. It really does. But at least I have ammo for it. Aha, that's what I was thinking of. But I don't want to grab that right now. Oh, sorry. So... yeah, when I was, oh, I don't have the key for this, right? Yeah. If I had one. When I was playing that, I had told of my, unfortunate tale of learning that sometimes things sound like a good idea, and then you find out later that they're not with, various... what kind of experiment? Don't I have to do a thing here? Yeah, here it is. So it's like I tried to get this, this stupid coffee grinder thing to work. That was, it like takes a hand grinder and it turns it motorized, and it was terrible. Oh. Cool. Yeah, because it doesn't want you just like getting rid of it or using it by accident or something. Okay. So now we need to... we gotta go back to Sherry. And so yeah, that one was... hello, bot. Fresh that. And get rid of you. Goodbye. You know, that was a disaster. That was a day and a half disaster of... do none of these open? For some reason I thought at least one of them did, even without a key, but I guess not. And then I gave up, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna use the one that I have, and then that was fine for a while, but especially now that I'm getting into more light roast coffee, becoming one of those coffee snobs. They are really good though. I found that what I had is acceptable, but not the best. Especially once you have something sort of sitting around for a while. You know, I've got some good canisters and stuff that they can be in. But they're definitely not like you know, they're not like foolproof or anything. They're gonna end up getting older over time, especially because I generally only ever sorry, Jesus Christ. I generally only ever... I guess I just need to drink water, because apparently this doesn't want to go away. I drink coffee like once in the morning, usually. Does this do anything for me? No. And then, unless it's the weekend, and I haven't already gotten sucked into other things, I generally... that's like the only thing that I have. And I've kind of settled on... espresso is my favorite way to make it, so that's just usually what I have. And it also, the way that I make it, because I have one of those manual machines, I get kind of a nice little... I get bonus coffee, because that I can mix with some more hot water and maybe some milk or whatever. Because when you're using the Cafe Lot robot, you can try to get the water like exact, so you're just using exactly what you need, but it's much easier to just fill it up to just fill up the whole basket and then get out what you want, and then you just push the rest of the water through. And that coffee, that's like the oh, what did I see someone call it? It was like reservoir coffee doesn't sound right. I don't think that's what people usually call it. I need to figure out which way is the correct way to go here? This is the right way. Because that's the little tram on the right. Okay. Or the push through coffee. I don't know. What it doesn't matter. It's not like terrible or anything. And especially if you don't just like really quickly just like squeeze it through. If you just like very gently finish out the rest of the pushing after you pull your little coffee cup away and you're done. Where's Sherry? Well, I did tell her to take him. No, I told him to take her. Shit. So I'm gonna need to go. You want me to go do the ammo disc? Is that what you want? If I don't have the ammo, so I better go get that, huh? So yeah, you kind of, you know, on top of the espresso that you get, which, you know, if you like espresso, I know a lot of people, it's like too, it's a little too intense. I really like it though. I usually do like a 2-to-1 now. Although depending on the kind of coffee I have, sometimes I'll do a 3-to-1 ratio. But, you know, you get a little bit extra coffee that you can then mix into, you know, whatever. And I usually have leftover hot water anyway, because you know, you're not boiling just enough water to fill that little basket. You're gonna be boiling more water than that. So it's just it's nice. Everything about it's nice. Anyway, the whole point of that is that I ended up buying a new grinder, which I think I might have mentioned on a stream. And that was also really good to begin with. And then even that, I got to the end of all the way to the final espresso range, and I was like, fuck, man. I guess I'm gonna need to, like, I don't need to get a new grinder. This one has the ability, because it's a 64 millimeter burrs is what it takes. So it's like you can find those in a lot of different configurations and places, and you know, I tried to get one from AliExpress, but then my bank doesn't like AliExpress. They're like, oh, something. Every time I tried to get anything from there, I just immediately kicked it. It was just like, what is this? What is this? Some scam? What is this shit? So I ended up getting it from a different place for more money, but hey, at least it had like a actual authentic like certificate or whatever. So I guess in the end it's fine. And it's an investment that's gonna last a long time. So however, getting those burrs into that grind. Okay, well now we have a timer. Well, good. Guess I can't get distracted and just start yip yapping. Although I am still gonna do that. This is definitely what I need. Oh, wait a minute. Where's the guy? I know there's a guy. It's supposed to be a boss fight, right? Oh, am I supposed to walk down the... Oh. Here? Huge lift. Yes. I wasted 30 seconds because it wanted me to... buddy boy. Okay. So what is it? Okay, it's what I thought it was. I do kind of remember this. Oof. Ooh, no. Ooh, how bad was that? Ooh, all the way to caution immediately. That's no good. Listen to that music. I don't like this. I don't like this area. This area is no good. As soon as I... There we go. Ah! Too close? Nope, got it. Hey. Oh, well, that's no fun. That's no fun. That's very, The way the mouth is, it's very iron lung. Oh, Jesus. Oh, good heavens. This is a terrible... Ah! Well, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Ah, son of a bitch. I bet you I gotta go do all that shit again. I didn't even think about it. I wasn't thinking about it at all. About the fact that we were coming up on a... Yeah, that's exactly what we're... You know what? It's fine. Should I go through my spiel again? Do another 15 minutes as if the stream never started? Oh, man. Okay, so what's the best way to do this? Okay, so nope, that's not what I want. We're gonna get you first because I know I'm gonna immediately run into a liquor. Oh, that's right, we gotta trigger the cutscene again. Ah, okay, so once I get to that, once I get to, getting the vaccine, gotta save.
Leon, you made it.
Can I skip this?
Claire, is that you? Where are you?
I said not.
See you on the monitor. But never mind that right now. Leon, you have to go back and get Sherry for me. I left her in the security office. Please, you must save her.
Wait a second. What are you gonna do? Where are you going?
I still have a few loose ends to take care of. I'm counting on you.
Yeah, I vaguely remembered the Hound one being much faster. There we go. Hey, I did that one without getting hit. Although that means nothing if I get hit on the plants, which actually was I saying something before I whiffed it terribly? Oh, the if you've if you have seen that Iron Lung movie, when they have the, you know, when you see the monster in that one, it's got like the teeth that are all Jesus, what would you even describe it as? It's so, like, they're so overgrown that they're almost like very cumbersome, like they would get in your way. That's like kind of how it looks. That's definitely what that monster reminds me of. Oh, ow. Well, this definitely didn't go nearly as well as last time. You know what? It's fine. See, just like the health thing says, it's fine. That was a good movie. I would like to save that too. Once it's like once you're good. What am I talking about? Sorry, my brain was short-circuited. Once it's available to... Actually, maybe it is. It might be available to download. Like if you like a digital retailer. I don't know if they're gonna do like a physical release of it. If they did, that would be kind of neat. I imagine for someone like Markiplier, having a physical release would be something that he might actually be interested in because he could do some cool stuff with it. So if he did, I would want to get that. However, I just don't know if that's like Jesus, stop it. I just don't know if that's like a thing that's in the cards or not, because clearly that's a whole nother that's a whole nother thing to have to take stock of, and nope, and try to plan out things for. When I saw his video talking about the digital release, and I don't know if those ones were those just like you can pay to watch it, but it's not like pay to buy it. Like it was only rentable, like on YouTube and whatever. I don't know. He might have said, and I missed it. But okay. Was there anything else over here? Are we good? I think we're good. What are we like? Okay. But when he was talking about that, he mentioned something really interesting that I had never really considered, because generally, if I'm watching a movie and it's like and I got it digital, YouTube is not my first option ever for going to watch a movie. I'll go, you know, it's like when I used to use Amazon, it would be, you know, sometimes you Amazon movies. When I used to use Netflix, it would be Netflix, you know, Tubi. There's, you know, it's like shit like that is like where I would usually go to watch stuff streaming wise. But yeah, YouTube, like, I mean, I see it a whole lot more now, because now, yeah, I notice it particularly on the phone when I'm scrolling through just random whatever YouTube recommendeds, because I'm looking for something to listen to while I'm, you know, getting stuff ready to get out of here, you piece of shit. Alright, can I... Okay, so it doesn't matter how close I am. Sometimes they do just take two. And you're gonna get me. Stop getting me. I hate it. I hate that you're getting me. Oh, wait a minute. No, this is where I go. You know what? I'll catch you guys later. Is what I'm gonna do. I don't really feel like sitting here doing that right now. How much ammo do I have? What was that? 5 shots? I'm gonna say I don't need this anymore. I guess I'll save here, because that's pretty close to the door. And then hopefully I don't whiff it again. And I may as well get this. Oh. So... God, my train of thought just disappears. He was talking about how even just changing the thumbnail was like this whole annoying bureaucratic process of like, well, we'll get our people to talk to your people, we'll send it over to this person who will then put it through for consideration to get it changed or something like that. Like, it was a whole nonsense thing. And considering the fact that when you're, like, clearly it's different having a movie that is put out as a movie on YouTube in the movie section compared to just you made a video, where you can just change the thumbnail every single day for a year if you wanted to. Maybe that's not actually true. Maybe they do eventually stop you. But as far as I know, you can just change the thumbnail whenever the fuck you feel like it. And you don't have to ask anybody. You know, you can't have it be against the TOS or whatever, but as long as you're not putting anything weird on it, no one's gonna be like, oh, we're gonna have to review your thumbnail. As far as I know, that's never been like a thing that anyone's ever had to worry about. So the fact that, like, the movies, I guess because they consider it like more official. Can't see it, but I'm doing air quotes. You can hear it though, I'm sure, in my voice. But I'm gonna get 2 of these because I feel like that's just a good thing to do. And then I didn't get the rounds. Shit. It just occurred to me that when I left that room, I did not get the rounds for this guy. I think if I have 2 of these, I should be okay. I want to get those grenade rounds, though. Alright, well, we're going to be using up the rest of the crossbow ammo. And then I guess I'll grab the pistol when I come back to save. Okay. Mosey on over. Alright, I got 1 shot left. Just in case something pops out at me. I wonder what he would... Oh, you know what? It just occurred to me, yes, he is gonna have a physical... Okay, yeah, so I'm definitely gonna get the physical release of that whenever it's available. It did just occur to me, I remembered... funny how that happens. He did mention how, so only on the... Actually, was it... Are they gonna have DVD releases and Blu-ray releases? I think he might have said that, because he was talking about someone that he got to do the menus, and how the menus are only going to look a certain way on a particular... I feel like it was Blu-rays versus DVDs. I think that's what it was. So yeah, he is going to have a physical release, but that's going to be neat. That's going to be really cool. So yeah, I'll definitely get that. Physical release stuff is just really cool. And if I had more space, I would do it more often. But generally now, it's you kind of have to, you have to save it for when you know it's gonna be like really worth it, you know? I'm trying to think of the last really worth it physical release that I've seen. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen anything. I guess in my head I was thinking video games and not movies, because movies are cool for the extras and stuff that you get, like the behind the scenes and the making of, which is, you know, those are really cool. But for games, getting like a physical release now is, I mean, now it makes no difference, because most of the time you don't even actually have like a disc or anything in there. You just have a code that tells you where to go plug it in so that you can like get the damn thing. Although, you know what I did? So was it ODST? They had this like black box thing that had a bunch of like documents in like a book and stuff inside. I think that was ODST. That was pretty cool, if I'm remembering it correctly. There's a possibility that I'm not. No, not that. Okay, so... Oh, you know what I can do, actually? So I'm not just, like, sitting here, wasted space. Hey, look at that. And this leaves me just enough space to save. I almost forgot about it. Yeah. Will I? I guess I will. Because I certainly don't want to do all that again. Hopefully I don't die to this guy a second time. That would be embarrassing. You know what, though? We're basically right at the end here, I'm pretty sure. So if I only did 10 whole saves across this game, that's not bad. I don't know. I think the game ranks you at the end, right? So I don't know what that would give me. Also, I'm sure time wasted just you know, farting around and also trying to figure out where to go and getting constantly grabbed would go against my score, but I wonder if the Hound is weak to anything in particular. That would be good to know. Yeah.
5 minutes until detonation.
It still spooked me a little bit. Especially because it vibrates on the controller, you know? I wonder if you can hear that over the... Probably not. Yeah. Oh my god! That was risky. Risky business. Don't be so fast. Okay, cool. Now, I gotta make sure that I don't hesitate as much. Also, let's start off with a shot to him, I think, because he's right in front of me. I may as well, right? And I missed. Oh, it's like they knew I was gonna do that. Who designed this fucking game? They were really good at it. Who made this? Who gave me this? Alright. Nope. Ah, the angles. The angles are really, they're really fucking with me. Because sometimes I want to do a... Oh. Do not, do not, do not. Do not. Ow. Ooh. We're good. I feel like you're gonna charge around the corner. No, no, no. Oh, well, okay, wow. He cut me off at the pass, that guy. I hate that. Caution. Ooh, that was close. Oh, that was close. I hate it. I think I'm good for one more hit. Do not hit me here. Ooh. Caution. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it just in case. You know what? See, I'm so glad that I used it because he got me twice there. Ah. Ooh, why did I You know what? I kind of thought he was stunned and I could get past him, but he's a big boy. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Yeah. Oof. Oof. I'm gonna need to use this immediately. I feel like this isn't doing nearly as much damage as the other one was. Oh no, I got him. There we go. Unless there's a third one. Turn into a rhombus. Ooh, the timer. I kind of forgot about the timer. Let's get the fuck out of here, dude. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I was drinking water. This, I feel like this is gonna suck. Oh no, is that it? If all I had to do was go down the hallway, then I should be okay.
Sherry's unconscious.
I have the antidote. If I give it to her.
Claire, what's happening?
Not now. Come on, Cherry, wake up. Wake up. Please wake up. Claire? Where am I?
It worked!
Oh, Sherry. You're gonna be okay. Thanks, Claire.
It's over.
No. I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning.
Ah, my goddess protected you. It will always be with you. Sherry.
Oh, that was cute. I'm not sure if I've ever gotten to that ending, because usually I always started with Leon. And a lot of times, what happens when you do it the opposite way around? I actually don't remember. It's been so long. That's why I wanted to do it this way, because I don't think I've ever done it in this direction. I'm pretty sure it's a little bit different, but it's not coming to me what happens in particular on when you do it the other way around. Well, this is cool. So now, hopefully, if the thing works the way that it should, move on to Leon Route B. You know, I was so actually the purge water, that's what they call it. Just figured it out. When you're using one of those manual lever like espresso machines, and you have water left over in the basket that you just like push out, it's called the purge water. Anyway, so that's what I finished the water that was in my cup, and so now I poured some of that's in there, so I'm drinking that. That's why I'm slurping. Sorry if that grosses you out. Kind of hot though still. It's, you know, in the thermos. Anyway, made me think of it because for however many months now, I have Shinji Mikami. I have started getting I've started getting all my food like direct from farmers and stuff, which is more expensive, but I like supporting locally, and I also like that the quality is better. And if I'm gonna spend money anywhere, I may as well spend it on food, because it's the thing that keeps me alive every day. So I figure it's worth it. Oh wow, look at that. Cool. Hey, C for Claire. That's why I get it. I did that on purpose. I'm gonna get L for Leon. You know, because that's how that works. But I've been seeing that I guess there's something going around. Although they're not quite sure how yet, or at least oh, hey, there we go. Look at that. Are we just gonna launch into it? Load game. Does this just arrange data? Normal and easy data. Alright, so how do you this data is Leon's data. Right. There are no files. Yep. Okay. Original. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to let me do this. And let me make sure that this actually all works the way that I need it to. But anyway, yeah, there seems to be something going around. That's making people really sick, which is terrible. And what were they saying it was from? It was like Cyclocerospora or something like that. And I guess normally what happens is that when it's like usually people get it through ingesting food that hasn't been like like cleaned properly, or it was just contaminated to begin with. And no. You wanna do the thing? Things you do to try to simplify stuff, but I guess they haven't been able to narrow it down, and it's now become like a kind of a big thing across multiple states. And you know, that's always spooky when you see shit like that and you're like, well, at least if it was okay, I think we're good. At least if it was like, oh,
Midst of the T-virus outbreak in Raccoon City,
oh wait,
Claire Redfield succeeded in escaping from the city, along with one of the only other survivors, a young girl named Sherry. However, behind their escape was the lone survivor of the Raccoon City Police Department, Leon S. Kennedy.
What have we got here?
Guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
Man, what a mess. What could have done this? What was that? What are these things? All right, that's far enough. Don't move! Don't move. No! What's up with that guy? That was a clean hit.
what's up with that guy? Leon.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down! We can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer. There! Buckle up.
Okay. going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
Hey, could you open the glove box?
Sure. There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you. You okay?
Still in one piece.
That maniac's gonna ram us! Run! Claire!
Leon!
I'm okay. Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we're just gonna skedaddle on past you guys here. We don't take kindly to your types around here. There we go. Zombies is what I mean. So, oh, wait a minute, where are we? Oh. This is, no. Where the hell am I? Okay, this is already interesting. I don't remember this in any way whatsoever. Key. Give me key. Yes, I will. The cabinet key. Ah, I knew it. I thought I could get past him. Oh. Get off of me. Oh, yeah, so the... Yes, please discard it. Hopefully they figure out what the hell is making people so sick. Because at the very least... Ah, this is the door that goes to there. Okay, I was thinking that's what this might have been. At least if, you know, they narrow it down to something. People can just avoid buying whatever the hell is making people sick that they haven't quite... Oh, no. Oh, no, that was just them outside. Okay. I thought something broke in. But having it just be like, well, in the past, it's been like, I need to pick this up. Yeah. And we're going to make an immediate save. Are we? Yes. Just so that we don't have to see that whole intro again. Just on the off chance that I completely whiff it. Yeah, they were like, oh, sometimes it's like basil that's, you know, so make sure to wash that really good, and cilantro. And sometimes it's because people are buying those pre-shredded ground lettuce things. And, you know, they're like, maybe avoid buying that. But so far, from what I saw, they haven't actually, like, totally pinpointed it yet. So, there's another possibility, which is worse. Which is that it's somehow like it's getting into like the water supply. Which at that point, I don't know what you do about that.
Get over here! Hurry!
Oh.
I'll drop you a rope ladder. Grab onto it. Come on, just a little more.
Uh-oh.
Get off me! Stay back! Don't come any closer! Stay back!
Ah, I see. So that's how that happened. What did they do in the remake for that? He just crashed. He was just a guy that crashed. You know what? God, it's been so long since I played through this ever. Especially, and I've never played through it in the opposite direction. I didn't see Mr. X. Is he not actually a thing in this? Or is he only in it during specific routes? I guess we'll see. Maybe he'll pop up in this route. That, or maybe he is... Oh, was there a box that I didn't... No, there wasn't a box there. Maybe... Okay, birds, you can, fuck off. Ow! You got me right at the door, too. Uh-oh. How close are you? Ooh. Can I very slowly walk away? Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks. Ooh, this is balls. Where's that door? Ooh. I do not have the things to deal with that right now. How much did I get? Okay, I'm at caution. That's not terrible. It could be worse. There's something else here? Oh. I haven't read anything in a while. April 6th, I accidentally moved one of the stone statues on the second floor. Oh, no, this is just the one that I already saw. Yeah. Okay, so this is the same. This is different. Don't need to read that a second time. Oh, that's right, because he can't lockpick anything. That's right. Yeah. I feel like the same logic is going to apply here. If I get to a point where all I got is a knife, I'm not going to live anyway. So let's not kid ourselves that I'm going to actually make use of that knife. Oh. Okay. So they're here somewhere. Maybe they're around this corner. Kinda sounds like it. No? Oh, can I kick this down immediately? Hey, look at that. Okay. I like how it says kick it down, but then it has a very slow moving animation for just sort of lowering down. Stop it. I kind of want to get back to the first floor. Rather than do everything from the top down, I feel like it it is good for me to... oh, wow, the shotgun's just sitting here. Are you Ribbons? Yes, you are. I feel like it's good to go from the bottom. Door lock service. Hall side locked. Doors can be unlocked. Right. So, will Marvin talk to me? Or has Marvin locked himself up because Claire's already been... Yeah, okay. What about you? Do you do... You know, something different? Beautiful beast. Oh. Okay. So... Yeah, I guess that makes sense, huh? Because now that I can't get to Marvin with that key. Okay, so maybe I just have to... Yeah, alright. Alright, I'll play your game. It does make more sense to... This is kind of... I remember when the remake first came out, and I was playing that, and I was trying to remember, because at that point I hadn't played the originals in quite a few years. And I was trying to reconcile it with my memories of this. And I thought, and I was like, it's really good. Like, I like the remake. Can you just go down? But I did think that after going through both scenarios, holy moly. Let's... Ooh, wait, your library. Am I? So wait, if that's also locked... Oh, I bet I know. Hold on. I think I know. If I go to that one door, that is... Oh, I gotta go through the liquor room. Well, get the shotgun out. I'll unlock that one door that leads to the fire escape, and then I'll go down and I'll be on the back side of the east side. That's what I'll do. But yeah, after going through both scenarios in the remake, I did have the thought of, you know, they didn't feel different enough, and I vaguely remember them feeling a lot more different in the original. Which is part of the reason why I wanted to go through them again anyway. And then, like... So down this hallway... It's this door. Cool. Alright, nice. So, I don't know, it was like... Jeez. 6 months ago? Something like that? It feels like a long time. I ended up playing through Leon Route A. And then... something happened. Save got fucked or whatever, so then I didn't even get to go through Claire Route B. And then I just kind of shelved it for a while. And then I started up doing all this stuff again. Especially once I got back into the swing of making that video I was making again. So I was like, you know what? Eventually, once I get through a couple of things that I had already started that I wanted to finish, I'll... I should probably get this out. I only have so much shotgun ammo, and I'd like to save it for the liquors. What are you? Heart door? Yeah. How slow are you? Are you right at the door already? No, not quite yet. Ooh. I'm gonna have to use that almost immediately. Don't come alive. I knew it! I knew it! You're such a bitch. Alright, I'm still only at caution, so I think I'm good for a little bit. But yeah, it definitely was, I feel like it's not a good idea to come in here. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Absolutely not a good idea. Okay, yeah, let's fuck that. I do not have the ammo for that. I don't have the ammo for this. But, ooh, too slow. You are zombies after all. I bet there's stuff in there. If I go in though, I'm going to get got. Let's... Don't come alive. We're gonna do the stuff that does progression first. And then maybe once I can build up a little stash of stuff, I can go back for some of that. I'm trying to remember what's even in there. I think there was a note, a film. Oh! I didn't even realize that this was here. Okay, cool. Get off of me. Fuckers. Thankfully, birds usually aren't this bad in real life. Usually. I've heard some people have really bad luck with birds. Wow. Can you, please? Thank you. Here we go. Let's take care of you. And we'll just hope nothing bad happens. I mean, what could possibly happen? There we go. Well, depending on how much handgun ammo is over here, maybe I will waste a... Oh, shotgun shells. Okay. Oh, it only has 5. Okay. Am I good on that? Yeah. Where are we gonna go? What do you, Oh, here it is. Okay. So that's why I didn't remember. He's only in one scenario in the originals. How funny. Okay. No wonder. Is he in here? Dah. Well. Alright. Oh, I can't open it. Oof. Okay, good. He's stupid. Thank God. He's a little quicker on the uptake of the remake. Do I want to go down there? I actually do. You know what? No, I don't. I want to go back to the box because I want to get rid of these ribbons. Hopefully he's not just like right there. I am going to spend the ammo to get rid of you and your friend because I don't like you. Seriously? Okay. I feel like I'm gonna be coming in and out of here a lot, so where's the other one? Actually, we are going to leave the second one alone. We'll take care of him another time. At least we got taken care of. We did, you know, we did one. And he's over on the fire side, so I can ignore him for a little while longer. Do I want to keep this with me? What else do I use it for? I don't think I use it again until I get to the sewer, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Alright. Now, we go down to the office and get whatever the hell's in the safe. What's my caution? Okay. Good for one more hit, unless Mr. X catches me and he somehow knocks off like 2 statuses worth. He might. That would suck. Oh. I wonder what that noise is supposed to be. Okay. Fuck. And I bet you it's probably different, right? Even if I could remember it. Nope. Is it on the desk? Does it just tell me right here? No? Oh, well. Hey. That's something. Yeah, you stay on that side. No. Ooh, his heart fell off. I don't know if... Ah, Jesus. Alright. Well. Thank God he's stupid. Is there anything... I might need to use a shotgun to clear out some of those zombies in the door. I don't really want to. but it's the only thing that's going to give me enough room. Yeah. Ah! Get off of me. Okay, now we're... Okay. Okay, should be good to just plonk away at them as long as they're not, you know, doing shit like that. Okay, I'm still fine. God, the pistol sucks. Alright. We Gucci? I think so. I don't like that they twitch. Still bothers me. Nothing is wrong. Are you sure about that? Was there a... Hold on. No. Okay, well cool. I unlocked it from here. I still cannot get to the other side, so it doesn't really matter that I unlocked this other than the fact that it just makes it easier on me now. And I don't have to go through the liquor hallway to get through here, so that's good. What's the room? I guess I'll go down here. A lot of these are key doors, but I think there's at least one that's not, right? At least one. This one's diamond. Oh, hey, look at you. The hell is that noise? Sorry, noise outside the game. Sounds like a storm's rolling in or something. I feel like we've had a lot of storms this year. Yeah, that's club. Say anything different? Nothing unusual here. Ah, it's this one. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. He actually is looking up at it, even if I somehow didn't notice the little black shadow on the floor. I did, but it's cool that he notices it. Get out of here. Oh man, it's funny. Even making coffee right before stream doesn't really help that my what do they call it? They oh, it's the thing they talk about in that one episode of Cowboy Bebop. Your circadian rhythm, once it's set, it's just like you're gonna get tired whenever your body's like, oh, it's time to have no brain function. Why aren't you having no brain function? It's like, playing video games, leave me alone. That being said, Well, I do have some shit I gotta take care of even after stream, so nothing special on this shelf. What did I get here? I got nothing. I mean, I got some ammo. Huh. Alright. I got some ammo and I killed a liquor. It's one liquor less in the world. I'm doing my part. I still don't have a map. I just have where I've gone to. Well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna... Thinking it over. We're gonna go check out the Marvin door again. Maybe something's changed since I unlocked this door. And if not, well, we'll think it over. Oh, I wonder if I have to go out the front door. Well, no, that just leads out to the gate. That wouldn't do anything for me, would it? Yeah, okay. Okay, and then going up doesn't really do me any favors either, because the library door is locked. And the right side... You can't... Oh, wait a minute. I know where I gotta go. I gotta go to, I gotta go to... Well, I guess I'm gonna... Either I'm going to try and outmaneuver that liquor and go towards the door next to the crash. Or I'm gonna end up killing it. It's one of the two. But how much... I only have 4 shotgun shells left, though. I don't really want to waste them all on him. Sounds so nice. You go in the box. You know what? It's gonna bother me. Hold on. No memento. There we go. Alright, I guess I should get the shotgun out just in case I get caught up. And where is he? Are you on the floor? Oh, you're on the floor too. No. Ow. Okay. I'll take one whip. I wish it hadn't happened, but I'll take one. What's in here for you? Ink ribbon, alright. Nothing useful on this shelf, just a bunch of shit. Oh. Interesting. Okay. A woman relief. She has a hole. That's not what it said. Am I still gonna get the rubies? Or is it just here because it would be weird for it to say nothing? Whoa! We're not dealing with that. Fuck you, buddy. Is there anything on this side? No. Yeah. Ooh, ooh. Ow. I was kind of hoping maybe he would lose track of me. Clearly not. Once he's triggered, he's triggered. So, what do you go to? Classic card, hall, electronic. Oh, it goes to the hall. I see. Which... Oh, no, I just go to the computer. That's what I do. For some reason, I was looking at it and my brain was thinking parking garage. I don't know why. Maybe in the remake, the parking garage key is blue. Maybe that's why. Yes. Ah, okay. So not just that door, it's also the library door. Neat. I'm gonna get greedy. And Mr. X is gonna pop up in this hallway. Fucking know it. But I do want to go through here first. Also, I think the small key goes to one of these... Hi. No, no, no. I gotta get rid of you guys. You're gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay. Oof. Scared the shit out of me. I don't think there's ever zombies in here on Route A. Just inform any recent movement. Yeah. 2236. Okay. Well, you know what? We're going back to go... We're gonna go do that. I want whatever's in that safe. Especially if it's more shotgun ammo. So, I bet... So, considering how long it took me to get through... Did I start? When did I start Claire's round? Did I start that Thursday? I might have. It did, yeah. I forgot there was one left. He was stuck against a wall. I don't want to have to kill him. Hey. What is this? The map. Thank goodness. So if I started that Thursday, disregarding the fact that... What time is it now? So I think I've been playing... So it was like an hour and a half today. I might have been able to finish Claire's route if I hadn't had all those technical issues on Saturday and then just didn't bother doing anything Sunday because I was testing stuff. So I bet you I can get through between tonight, tomorrow night, and maybe a little bit, if I make good time or if I get stuck on stuff. Maybe on Saturday, I'll be done with Leon's route. I'll have to think of what I want to jump to. Because I'm not entirely sure what I do want to jump to. Yeah, my plans kind of got thrown out the window last weekend because of the everything being pain in the butt. But oh, there's a guy over here, isn't there? Yes, but I should still be able to use you. Ooh, yeah, baby. We're just gonna move right over you. Hopefully you're dead, but if you're not dead, I don't care. If I do this correctly, I might only have to come through this hallway once. That's probably not true. I'm just talking out my ass. Ooh, are there liquors? No? Spade. Alright. Ah, there's no liquors here because we already had liquors in some of the other parts. But I'm gonna keep Sundays open. Sundays are always sort of flex anyway because sometimes stuff ends up happening last minute that I gotta take care of. So, you know, real life takes priority. But on the days that, oof, that's, we're just gonna use some shotgun ammo on you guys. But on the days that I do stream on Sundays and there's no issues. Ah! I was too pleased with myself. I didn't realize he was okay. Oh man. Do I want to just shotgun him? I think I do. Beat it. Yeah, I want to leave those open for just playing random non-narrative stuff. Well, it doesn't have to necessarily be non-narrative, but just random things that I feel like I wouldn't be wanting to go through 3 days a week of streaming. I just want to like pick up and play for, you know, 4 hours or, you know, however long. Which means that, depending on how much time I make on this, Saturday, I might end up having to make a plan for what I do next. You know, just part way through the stream. Title, oh yeah, the sacrifice title. I think whatever I do next, I'm caught between two things. I could do another RPG and just start a long road on that. Or I could jump to something like, you know, I have that Blade Runner point and click game that I've been meaning to play. Maybe I could jump to that. That would be fun. And probably also frustrating for anybody watching, because I'm not very good at playing quick games either, but it's a Blade Runner game. I love Blade Runner. I wonder what the key... I don't think I ever got this open when I played through his on the A route. I wonder if I can do it on the B route. There we go. Oh. I'm not gonna combine all these together yet. I'm just gonna put them away. I know. God damn it. That's what happens when you mash. Do I ink ribbon now? What time is it? Yeah, I got about like 45 minutes left before I gotta call it. Let's save. We got the shotgun, opened up some paths, used some keys. Why not? Oops. Alright, is there anything I'm not seeing? Oh, here we go. Just gotta sniff the walls. You never know what could be interactable because they don't have it highlighted like it's a modern AAA game. That was a really wonderful feature that I loved about when Deus Ex Human Revolution came out, and people were a little disappointed in the fact that it had all of the highlight markers. And then once people actually got into the game, they were like, oh, you could just turn all those off. You could just have no idea what anything is interactable until you get up like real close to it. Very nice touch. Yes, we are gonna do the rubies. Alright, cool. Because they very easily could have just been like, nah, we don't want people to get frustrated, so that's just how it is. But no, they gave you the option. Although I do wish in that game that you had some more options with the bosses, but you know, still very good game. I can't complain too much because I played the fuck out of it. I will say the ending of that game, it's very... Something about it was really unnerving, just with the final boss lady connected to the machine. Something about that skeeves me out a lot. I'm not sure what it is. So if I still gotta use the reliefs with the rubies, I'm gonna have to take care of that liquor in that room, because otherwise I'm not gonna be able to do the little thing in peace. You know what? That's a problem for future me. I don't have to worry about that right now. You know what? I feel like every time I get to this room, I see this. It looks like ammo, but it's not. Alright. Ooh. No. No. We're gonna back up. And maybe I can get them both at once. Maybe. Ooh. Well, at least got one. But there's still another one back there. Of course there is. How close are you? I didn't hear a hit sound. He's gonna be right in my face. Oh! This guy is very quiet. Oh, there he goes. It's almost like he forgot his cue. Oh, am I supposed to groan now? Stop twitching. This is where you get the shotgun normally. I wonder if there's going to be anything interesting in here now. There are various devices. Ooh, the Magnum. Oh, baby, the Magnum. I wonder what candies these are supposed to be. Like, what did they have in mind when they made this little model of these candies? Are these like the grandma candies? The ones in the bottom left here, that's on the desk, is what I'm thinking of. Are those little grandma candies that you always see for like Christmas? I bet you it is. Especially around this time. Nothing useful here. Nightshade can't do that. Thank you. Can't just assume that. Okay. Here's the thing. So I already did this in the Route A. Can you get it in the Route B if you've already got it in the Route A? We're gonna try. I'm just curious if I can get to... Can I get both Claire and Leon to go develop that photo of what's her name? Rebecca? I probably should have been counting. I'm gonna do it until the minute passes. If somehow it would be so funny if this is a different picture. I really don't know. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't go down the middle path. This is him talking about Umbrella. Forgive me, Kudea. Is how he says it. Chris Redfield, the American. I'm I'm gonna go back and do the film immediately, because I would like to have it out of my inventory. Also, I can put some, Actually, what can I... Yeah, and I can also put the ruby away. That's what's taking up more space, too. Oh, actually, so I wonder when I get back up to that door, are we gonna see Claire? Because that's that little, junction bit where we saw her in her route. Leon was just like, oh yeah, I did see a little girl. She was quick. She skedaddled on out of here. Okay. You... Oh, do I keep the Magnum? Or do I put it away and bring it out for like boss fights? Ooh, this is a question. I think especially since I have no ammo for it currently, I am gonna put it away. I'm doing pretty good with the, you know, knock on wood. Hopefully I don't fuck that up. I'm doing okay with the pistol and the occasional shotgun, so... Yep. Okay, it's just the same one. It would have been really funny if it had been like you're expecting to see the same picture, but because it's the side, the Route B scenario, it's like a picture of Wesker being annoyed at the camera or something. That would have been really funny. Sorry, I'm just still thinking about that. I don't know why it's funny to me. Seeing Wesker not as a villain, but just as like a almost like a Vegeta, where like he knows he's better than this, but he kind of has to just like play the game because it's in his best interest. So he's just sort of like begrudgingly like, all right, whoa. Child jump scare.
Wait!
Should drop. Oh, okay. Where do you normally get that? I don't remember. Yeah, okay. It was definitely a good choice to leave the Magnum behind.
Leon!
Leon.
Claire, you made it.
Yeah. Have you seen a little girl around here?
Yeah, you just missed her. Who is she?
I don't know. But it's too dangerous for her to stay here alone. Leon, I'll go look for her. You go and find us a way out of here.
Of course. But before I forget, here's a radio. That way we can keep in touch if something comes up.
Got the last of that drink. Oh, I don't have a key anymore. Well. How many things are they packed into this damn room? Mr. X? Did that happen because of my Claire route? Because I locked those shutters, or is that just what happens anyway? Because I know I shut those as Claire. Although it would have been further in the timeline by, you know, I just saw her, so... Cool. None of these books are useful. Books are stupid. Says Leon S. Kennedy. Okay, so I don't really care about this until I fall through the thing, right? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's already unlocked. It got unlocked when I did the computer, so it... We'll go up. We'll go up, we'll fall down. We'll shake it all around. Still gonna sniff the walls, just in case there's something here. I don't think so. Okay. So I wonder what's gonna be in here. Are we still doing the chess piece thing here? Because it's Leon? I think... Actually, no, I think this one's fine. I think it's this one it needs to... No, it can't be fine. Okay. Let me just go back and look. Let me do this the easy way. Okay, it is blue, orange, orange, blue, orange, blue, and then okay. So middle, end piece. Can you stop? Oh, Jesus Christ. For some reason, I thought I could just remember it from last time. That's a silly thing to think. Although my thinking was pretty close. It was that... Okay, so we are doing the chest. Okay. It's that one on the middle right that you don't have to move. I remember not having to move one of them. And back to the box I go. Yes. I was contemplating whether or not it was a good idea. So... So I'm not going to be able to get the pack because Claire took the pack. So I'm going to get the machine gun. Well, it's not a machine gun. It's a MAC-10. Leon's going to be pretty kitted out with a lot of weapons. Because he's going to get... So he's going to get the... He already has the Magnum. And hopefully we get some more ammo for that. We'll probably save that up for some of the big ones. It's gonna get the MAC-10, which is... Oh, I'm trying to remember how I used it the last time I played when I was doing Leon A. I feel like it was pretty good, like, damage-wise. And then we get the flamethrower. If we still get the flamethrower. And that one was pretty good for, I'm gonna combine these two. Why not? Ooh, I'm getting greedy. I'm wondering if I should put both of these guys away. What's my health on? Caution? Hmm. How many green herbs do I have? Got like 4. That's silly. What am I doing? I'll take this guy. And then I can just like panic eat one if I have to. But on the way up to this new section, which is... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I have the purple door. So I can immediately go down here. Hold up. I don't even have to go up there yet. Is this Marvin's room? I think so. Ooh. More film. Okay. I wonder if this is the same one from before. How much does this matter? Nothing? Okay. Well, that's no good. I knew it. Well, thank goodness I have this. It's not gonna give me up to full, but... it's at least something. We're leaving. Let's regroup on that. I could definitely use the shotgun to clear some out. It'd be nice if I wasn't being spaz about it. For some reason, I always get stuck thinking, oh, he'll probably go down in like 3 to 4 hits. But some of these guys take like 5 or 6. It's really not like a reliable thing, and I shouldn't be relying on it. Yeah, okay. This is just... and then he lost consciousness. Alright. I'm just gonna expend some shotgun shells here. Maybe I can get 2 in 1 with one of these. Depends on how they're oriented. Because they were kind of coming at me from both sides to begin with there, but... maybe their positions reset? No. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. That could definitely be worse. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, whoops. Too fast. I don't trust you. Ah, you bitch. There we go. Alright, what are you? Ooh, hard door. Anything else? No? Marvin? I think one of these guys is Marvin. So sorry, Marvin. Oh? What's this? Hey, I could use that up top. Let's read the sad note. I wonder how many people actually get... I suppose if you're in, like, higher positions into stuff, maybe. But how many people get, like, actual, like, welcome, maybe not parties. Like, this one clearly looked kind of like they had it set up like a party, but, even just, like, a welcome to, like, the job team thing, like, in nowadays. Because I know I never certainly had anything like that. That being said, I guess I've also never had a job that wasn't like just a grunt cog in the machine job, you know. So I suppose it's a little different compared to, you know, being something more important, like a cop or a doctor or something. Or a theoretical physicist. Ooh, is there something over here? No? Ah, I feel like this is rife for... Okay, I guess not. Unless it's on this side. Nope. Okay. I had to try. Ooh, wait a minute. There's an herb there. Fuck, go back. Herb. Okay, so... I got too many keys in my inventory. Half my inventory is fucking keys. So we're gonna go... up. Unlock the little cabinet thing. No. So indecisive. So, map. Where am I going here? So yes. Unlock the little cabinet. Ugh, sorry. Damn drink making me hiccup. Unlock the cabinet thing. Come back down. Go unlock that interrogation room and the heart key door. Just to get them all out of my inventory and have them all open. And then I'll continue on with the top library area. Open door, please. Door stuck. Leon's really feeling it because I've made poor decisions. I'm sorry, Leon. Here we go. Ooh. Ooh, baby, what is this? For you? Hey, look at that. Ooh, auto burst. That's gonna waste some ammo. However, it's going to make it a little bit more viable to use. Especially if I continue to get as much ammo for it as I'm getting. And I am happy to report that it's been almost 3 hours and I don't see anything weird going on with OBS messages or the CPU or the drop frames. So I think for the future, as long as I make sure to sort of like start fresh on a new session here, everything should be good. I shouldn't have to worry about the same problems I had on Saturday. Thank fucking God, because honestly, I was a little worried that maybe something, even though like I had just recently revamped this whole PC fairly recently, the parts were not like new, but they were completely unused, you know? The only thing in here that was technically used from the old one is the graphics card, which is still a 3060, but it's 3060? Yeah. I think it's a 3060 Ti, not a 3070. Yeah. But everything else, even though I got it like however many years before, everything was still just completely sealed, in box. Yes. And so there shouldn't, other than just like sitting around degradation, I guess, there shouldn't be anything that is going to fail anytime soon. And I was very concerned that maybe something was in a way that I just couldn't have possibly predicted. But it seems like, yeah, I knew it. I knew you were gonna do that. And I was kind of hoping you were gonna do it after I went to the little bookcase, but you know, it's fine. Watch it be that I get to the bookcase and then like Mr. X comes instead. That's how they subvert your expectation. Way back in the 90s. Alright, heart door. Then back to... And I'm not going to go in the heart door. I'm just going to use the key. I don't care what's in the heart door currently. I want to go up. Well, actually, maybe I do care what's in the heart door. Well, I gotta go get rid of this fucking plug anyway, but... Because... now that I think about it... You multiplied? Where did you come from? Nope, nope, nope. Let's test you out. Ooh, that feels good. Ah! That's not what I want. Hopefully this doesn't trigger anything. Okay. Ah, you're a bitch. Still only on caution. We're just gonna mosey on over here. I feel like I was thinking of something before I get distracted by the fact that they multiplied. Where did they come from? random monster closet somewhere. Alright. We want to go... Oh, first I want to do that. Oh, you know what? I also want to do this. I am not going to go through that hallway again, because I feel like it's... Wait a minute. So those were the only two doors with the space. Oh, it's, No. Blue. So the greens are the club keys. What's the blue again? Diamond? Yeah, okay. Diamond, spade, heart. Yeah. For some reason, I was thinking, I saw the purple and I was like, that's kind of diamond shaped. No, it's they're different things. Okay. Oh, man. Actually, hopefully whatever because I gotta, yeah, I got like 10, 12 minutes before I gotta head out. I'll find a good stopping point. So here's the, you know what? We're gonna pull the shotgun out now. And we're gonna immediately go back down because I forgot I had the stupid plug in my inventory. I don't want you. Why am I going the long way around? I could have just went to the box in the hallway. Oh, I'm an idiot. You know what? We're just enjoying the atmosphere. That's what we're doing. And the stock sound effects. Cool. Alright, so... You... I'll keep you, just in case, because I did fuck up that one time. And I'm on caution, so... Ooh, my eyeball. There we go. I do not have the key needed for that. You know what? Something just occurred to me. I start with the lighter. Can I just go burn that painting and get the ruby immediately? I can, right? Don't get me. I can. Look at that shit. Well, I don't know, maybe this is gonna be the good stopping point, because all I'm doing is collecting items, running back to the box, and then collecting more items. Oh, wait a minute. Did I miss this? I did. but I think this is what, yeah, you, no contact, details, yeah, iterate, okay. We read this in Route 1. I swear to God, there was ammo somewhere over here, right? Maybe I already grabbed it. Maybe I'm thinking of a remake again. Actually, I think I am. Do not. Oh, buddy. So actually, what I could do. You want to see the animation one more time? Because you're growing my down. What I could do is... How many shotgun shells do I got? Okay. I might get rid of that liquor in the room, and since I already have the rubies, I might as well get the guy from whatever the item is from that Tyrannos statue. I think that's the name of it. No, not the magnet. That's what we're gonna do. So, between the time it takes for me to get over there and come back, and hopefully not get absolutely destroyed along the way. Don't leave the dark room door open. Don't do it. That'll probably be a good stopping point, and I have made quite a bit of progress. And then tomorrow, with a solid 3 hours of Leon's route, we'll see how far we get. Well, I mean, considering the pace that I'm going here, we might actually technically finish tomorrow. I'll start thinking up, between the end of the stream tonight and before I start tomorrow, I'll start thinking up the next thing that I wanna start playing for Thursdays through Saturday. There's a pretty big part of me that wants to do the Blade Runner game. And I feel like that might be it, but I'm gonna take a look at my backlog of stuff too and see if there's anything else that I've been really hankering to try. Oh, there's a liquor in this hallway too. Do I want to kill him? Where are you? Yeah. Okay, cool. I got it. That's close. Now here's the thing. Where are you? Oh, stop moving out of sight. Bitch. I was thinking about... You ever work with someone in a professional setting? And, you know, you get to know them pretty well. You're like, you know, you're like work friends. And... Or you have one of those like, oh, that person's my my work wife or my work husband or whatever. And you get comfortable enough to the point that someone, like, you'll just be talking to them or something, or you're on the phone with them for some reason, and then they just do something that, like, you're just like, oh, okay, we've gotten to a point that you can just, like, you as a 40-plus-year-old woman can just belch on the phone like a trucker, and you're just like, oh, whoops, sorry. I don't know why I thought of that when I saw the statue, but it made me laugh. It was a thing that happened somewhat recently, and it was... I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are very, very reserved in a lot of the places that I've worked, where they don't want to... They don't want to show too much of, like, their regular selves, you know? So, having something like that happen just sort of out of the blue, it really tickled me. It was very funny. Shit. Alright. Actually, you know what's a good, I don't even have to go all the way back. I forgot, there's one that's right... Can I swoosh right in? Nope. Nope. Ah, you're a bitch. I probably should just kill him, but... Ooh, he's in a bad way. Well, that's what this is for. So, put you away. Where's the other ones? Here they are. I don't like this gap. I don't know why it bothers me, it just bothers me. And I got to a point during Claire's that everything was all over the goddamn place. Probably because I was flustered with all the technical issues from Saturday. And I just let it be. But I don't want to let it be. There we go. Alright. Is everything... Okay, everything's... good there. We're saving, and that'll be it for me tonight. Oh, hey, there was ink ribbons here and I didn't even realize it. Cool. Very nice. Okay. So, yeah, nice. Very good progress. Finished up Claire's. Got, like... I mean, geez, the map. I feel like... I mean, clearly there's still stuff that we gotta go do, but... I feel like... in only an hour and a half? Got the rubies. Got 3 different guns already. Got 3 of the chess pieces. Honestly, really good time. Resident Evil, these originals, they're not nearly as long as I remember them. I guess because, especially when you're first starting them and you're playing them, all of the figuring out the layout and the puzzling and how best to navigate to not get eaten and whatnot, that takes up a lot of your time. Especially if you're getting spooked out. But anyway, yeah, good progress. Very glad that I seem to have figured out the tech issues. Everything looks good now, so I'm fingers crossed that nothing changes with that. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow night for some more of this, and I'm gonna think about what to do next on the off chance that I somehow crush this in like 3 hours tomorrow. or before then. I feel like before then is probably, like, if I somehow get through all the way to the end, it'll probably be like right at the 3 hour. Like maybe I'll end up having to go over a little bit, but I don't know. We'll see. But have a goodbye.